Today I am going to harvest this garlic that I have been growing in this raised bed since last year, and let's hope that we get a great harvest. While I am not new at growing garlic, this is really my first year here in this garden in my backyard, growing garlic in my raised beds. And I think that from the looks of it, it's going really well. My garden is located in central Indiana. I am in zone 6 and my last frost day is around the beginning of May and my first frost day is about middle end of October, and I try to grow as many vegetables during that period of time. And having a small urban space close to the city where the houses are right next to each other is really hard because you have to maximize every little corner of the space that you have available. And if I am being honest, growing garlic is one of those things that I love to do, but I also hate it, mainly because it takes so long to mature. So during that time that is maturing, you really don't have any choice other than just not use that space. Here in central Indiana, people who grow garlic plant each individual clubs around October, around Halloween time. And if everything goes well, we will be harvesting this garlic around July 4th. So roughly 9 months of growth. And today you get to witness how this garlic is looking like. I am definitely going to go ahead and harvest it today, which is the 20th. I believe today is 19th of 20th of June. I am not going to wait a couple more weeks because this garlic is definitely looking like it needs to be out of here. There are two main types of garlic, softneck and hardneck. The softneck garlic has more of a flexible stem, hence the name softneck, which makes it great for braiding after you harvest the garlic. The cloves on softneck are smaller and they're arranged in layers in one head. So you get more of them per bowl, but they are smaller in size. Plus it has more of a mild flavor, but it does last a lot longer in storage, sometimes up to a year. On the other hand, hardneck garlic, which is what I have growing here, has this hard central stalk that makes it easy to identify. The cloves on hardneck are bigger and form more of a single ring around the main head. So less cloves, but bigger in size. But the main reason that I grow hardneck garlic is because of the stronger, richer flavor, which is awesome for cooking, but it doesn't store as long, usually just a few months. So if you want something that lasts for a while in storage, go for softneck. But if you are after flavor, hardneck is the way to go. I am going to show you exactly the time frame, how everything evolved from the moment that I planted this in October until now. But if you don't want to spend the next couple of minutes watching that, just jump to this number so that you can just witness the harvest. This is one of the main reasons why I love to use pine needle straw for my mulch in my vegetable garden, because right now I just need to remove it to do the harvest, but also I can reuse this and I need it out of my way right now. So this is just very easy to do. Oh no, my garden fork is broken. Darn it. The first kind that I am harvesting is this German white. This is not bad, huh? Not bad at all. This guy was growing next to another, so two in one little hole. Look at that tiny thing. Now this size is more like it. Now this right here, this is music, and I think that this variety, the stalks look definitely a lot bigger, and you can tell that the heads are definitely bigger. This is music, and I purchased this online from tomatobob.com. I believe he's in Ohio. Music is one that I am going to repeat for sure. Look at this. So I definitely had a huge success in planting garlic in my small raised bed. This right here is German white, which I got from Pine Tree Seeds, in case you're wondering. More than likely I'm going to come back to them and get maybe a different variety. I am definitely going to repeat music. I think the German pink compared to music is definitely a lot smaller. Here is my harvest from music, and my goodness, by far definitely the heads of garlic are a lot bigger. And there wasn't really much maintenance as far as fertilizing and watering, really. And while I'm mentioning watering and fertilizing, let me give you some information on that. Even though I had irrigation installed there from the first day, from the moment that I put the gloves in the ground in October, I did not have my irrigation set up. I allowed the snow and the rain that we had in the spring, which was plenty, to do the watering for me. So I never really had to turn on my irrigation for that, and I never did any hand watering. Again, we had plenty of water in the spring, so that was the watering for the garlic. Now, fertilizing. Back in October, when I put these individual cloves in that raised bed, I added plenty of compost, nice rich compost to that bed. So it was plenty. It was a great foundation to start this garlic. I did a dose of fertilizing regular vegetable slow release powder fertilizer. I believe it was from Spolma. And the way that I did it was that I just grabbed a little handful of powder and I cover the ground with it. It wasn't a lot, but it was plenty that with every time that it rained, it released some of that fertilizer. Now that was towards the end of March, and I really wanted to do another dose towards the beginning of May, but it completely got away from me. I never really got around to it. But that was it. 1 dose of compost at the beginning and 1 dose of slow release around March. That was it for this garlic. So now that my garlic is harvested, I am going to keep it outside, protected from the rain, but definitely outside. And I am going to hang it in bunches. I am going to grab, I don't know, a handful of cloves, and I am going to make bunches, and I am going to just let them dry. At this point, I am not going to wash. I am not going to try to remove layers. I am not doing anything else. I am just going to let this garlic dry before I actually bring it indoors. I am so happy on how this garlic did. Now that I have this raised bed empty, I have a few plants, tomatoes, herbs, and other things that I want to put in here. I'm also going to direct sow a few seeds, but that's definitely not going to make it to the video because it is about 1,000 degrees outside, and the same with humidity, and I am dying out here. Thank you for being here, and I will see you on the next time.